The must-have components of every board deck really starts with a summary of the CEO of the entire business. I think first and foremost, the CEO is there to set the tone, and that could be in multiple formats. That could be one slide up front. I had one CEO, Krisha, charge me, he'd literally write an entire memo and send it out to the board ahead of time because he felt like written prose was actually his best way of communicating how he felt about the business, and then he'd have his board deck. So I think first and foremost, the first component of a great board deck is to have that executive summary of overall how is the CEO feeling about the business. Then I think the rest of the board deck is really up to the exec to understand like what are the key topics that they want to that are going on in the business today. And so sometimes that board deck may be all about product. Like they want to have a discussion purely on where are we going to take the product, how does it fit in the market, all of that. Sometimes it's going to be purely about go to market. And so I think there's a lot of flexibility of what a board deck could be, but ultimately what investors want in their board deck is executive summary of the CEO, some financials on how the business is doing and what are the key metrics or the drivers underneath that. Sometimes it's sales, sometimes it's booking, sometimes it's retention. What are those components? And then it gets into the meat of how's my go-to-market doing? How's my product doing? And it is up to the CEO to flex which section gets 10 slides versus one slide, board meeting to board meeting, depending on what the actual structure that they want and the topics they want to talk about are. We at Insight have plenty of board decks. We can share best practices at any point. We do have kind of a template if people want it, but I often say the template is what you're probably going to get questions about. Fill that in and send it to us ahead of time. But the actual session is really up to the CEO to make sure that she or he is having a very concrete and actionable conversation with their board.